There is no question that we all love dogs, especially puppies, but are we treating them and training them the right way? We have some tips from the pros. Today we're going to talk about the importance of puppy socialization, and Jasper has agreed to this interview. Tell me a little bit about puppy socialization and why it is important.
So puppy socialization is absolutely crucial for a puppy's development. Between 3 and 14 weeks of age, which Jasper is, they are in this great period, this critical window that they're taking in the world, and they're learning about everything, sounds and new people, environmental stimuli, and so everything's new to them, as you can imagine. And if we can socialize them to take all that information in a really safe, controlled way, then they're much more likely to grow up to be very calm, confident, and well-behaved adults, which I'm very proud of him right now. He's doing very good.
And Jasper's family did a great job of calling you before he arrived to the house. So tell me a little bit about the timeline when it comes to training your puppy.
Absolutely. So we're really lucky. I was lucky to meet with the family to get us all set up the day of arrival so we can work through potty training, making sure there's no accidents, but also helping with bite inhibition, potty training, getting them all set up with the right tools. There's some things that can make the first night very successful. And also getting him really comfortable. As you can imagine, it's really difficult the first day to be without his litter mates, without his mom. So there's a lot we can do to help socialize just in minute one that they're in the family, but also before they start socializing really at 3 weeks. So from 3 to 14 weeks, there's this open window that they're just taking in all this environmental stimuli.
And puppies are really unique because they have a lot of energy and they've got those sharp, tiny little teeth. So you've been working with Jasper using a command word, D-R-O-P. Tell me the significance of saying that to him rather than spelling it like I just did.
Yeah, thanks for doing that because he knows the word, I hope, so he's learning it. So when his teeth make contact, he's exploring the world. His job is to explore the whole world with his mouth, right? That's a puppy's job. So when they make contact with clothing, any object that he's not allowed to tug at, he might like this sweatshirt, he loves things like this, we'll use that word, and his job is really to open his mouth. So that word means, please open your mouth, and then a lot of times he'll get a treat when he opens his mouth, or a lot of times I can use a toy like that and I can swap it out for something, so he starts to learn that that's not appropriate mouthing behavior on people's clothes and that he has certain toys that are his to explore with his mouth.
What do families need to do to maintain all of that hard work you're putting in?
Yeah, I would say the families have all the work. It's really, I just help coach them, and so the families really need to take a lot of responsibility. So every single second is a training opportunity, and there's a lot of times that we are reinforcing a dog for behaviors that maybe as a family they don't want. For example, if Jasper jumps on me, which of course he will, he's a puppy, but if I bend down and pet him, he jumps on me so he can have my attention. But if I pet him, that's reinforcing. And he's just learning the world, right? So that means, oh, when I jump, I get attention. But what I'd love to teach the family is just an ordinary day of life to reach down and pet him, or sort of just kind of pause and hold until he has his 4 feet on the ground. And then we can reach down and pet him and give him that reinforcement he needs. So every single minute in the house is an opportunity to really reward and say, good job, Jasper, when he's doing positive or desirable behaviors, and then sort of just turn away and let him kind of figure out the world that he's not going to get any attention or he's not going to get any of the things he wants if he's doing whatever the undesirable behaviors are.
Awesome. Well, Jasper is a little bit heavier than he looks, so I'm going to set him down, and I know he's got the wiggles, but before we let him run loose, if somebody wants to work directly with you or, any of your great colleagues that you may recommend, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Yeah, absolutely. Please, I hope people can contact us and share their information with their puppy and dogs at wonderdogs.net, and it's a plural, dogs. And please give us a call. We're building community. We really want to be of service to all of the San Diego community.
Awesome. Well, thank you for all you do for our sweet furry friends and, of course, the families that call them their own.
Absolutely.